You again, we meet. I am continuing with my monologue, and I hope you have taken in one or two to help you. And if not, maybe today I should tell you what I think about setting boundaries without feeling guilt. Because some people are a pain in there. That it comes a time that we need to set boundaries with them. I want to tell you that setting boundaries is not selfish. It is self-care. And I talked earlier and I said many people will manipulate you to an extent of making you feel guilty. No, it is time to set boundaries. And the key here is to shift your mindset, communicate it clearly, and stay firm from feeling bad about it. When you set a boundary in any relationship, you should not feel bad. This is how you need to understand that boundaries are healthy. They are not mean. It is not about pushing people away. It is about creating respect and balance in your relationship with whoever it is. It could be a group of people. It could be you and your friend or your spouse. It is about creating respect and balance in the relationship, because you keep crisscrossing. Remember, without boundaries, you feel drained, especially if you are the victim, resentful, and overextended. But with the boundaries, you feel in control. You feel you are valued. And you have this thing we call, you feel emotionally safe. So what you need to do is to identify where you need the boundaries, when and where. And before you do this, you need to ask yourself, what is it that drains me the most? Where do I feel pressured or taken advantage of? When do I say no, when exactly I mean the opposite? I mean yes or no. Now, these are the common areas that where boundaries are required. And one of them is the office. Your workplace. There are some people, especially if you are new, they want to give you extra work they ought to have done themselves. They want to give it to you. Now you need to refuse. If it is anything beyond your capacity, that is a no. Even if it is your employer, you are doing as much as you are giving value to the money. In the family, we need to say no when there is toxic behavior. If somebody is extra toxic in a particular behavior, you need to say no. I know some people who have supported their families for decades and then eventually they stop. No, look at the red flags and stop when it is early. There is also an area in a relationship when it comes to disrespectful communication or disrespectful actions or behaviors. Remember, and I will say it and say it again, saying no is not bad. So say no without feeling bad or feeling guilty. And there are several ways to say it. If you are the type who feels guilty because of saying no. For example, you can say, I appreciate you asking, if somebody asks you something, but for now I can't commit to that right now. Remember that this does not give a promise. Just talks about now. I cannot commit to that now. Another thing you can say, I'll not be able to help this time, but I hope it gets well with you. I won't be able to help this time does not say that you'll, because you have given a disclaimer. I hope it goes well with you. And there is also something else you can also say, I need some time to focus on myself this evening. Or maybe somebody is pushing you to a date or something. I have this and this I have to catch. I read somewhere that it was saying that saying no is a full sentence by itself. It's a full sentence. Okay?
Voice call from Esther on SIM Safaricom.
It is, and no is a full sentence. Now, communicate with confidence. Okay? Communicate with confidence. Be clear and direct, and avoid over-explaining or apologizing too much. Remembering that the I, you are saying I. This makes it more, it talks about your needs while not blaming others. For example, I need some time alone after work, so I won't be available to chat until later. I can't lend you money, but I hope you find another solution. I would love to help, but I don't have any. I have too much on my plate today. Now, the problem, and I have said it again and again, is to keep to a commitment. So whenever you set your borders without guilt, stick to it. I can assure you, people who benefit from your lack of boundaries, will resist when you start enforcing them. And that's okay. It is okay. Because you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to defend yourself in that way. And eventually people will adjust. It's simple. They will adjust and they will notice that you are serious. So they will adjust. And this thing about feeling guilt, I keep telling you, is habit. It's not a truth. So once you commit yourself to the borders that you have put yourself, between you and others, and it becomes a habit, things will work out, because that guilt will eventually fade the more you practice saying no. Now, boundaries for self-respect. Remember, that is what you have said. You are making boundaries because you respect yourself. You are not a walkover for anybody or for people. Again, as I have said before, start small, stay consistent, and watch your confidence grow. Okay? Inua moyo wako, and all these things will happen, they will take place. But in so doing, you need to ask yourself, what is the hardest boundary have I ever set? Did I keep to it? Start now. Cheers. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.